And that's a huge play by the defense. Great job and great effort getting to the ball carrier and swatting at the football, knocking it out, and then falling on it for a massive fumble recovery.
Oh, he just barely punched it. Barely. Try to punch it, but yeah, it worked. Oh, but the rig really caused a fumble. Hold on. Yeah, no, 3 calls is that.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. He now has 115 yards rushing, and with that run, he's now over 100 yards on this opening day. It's Waddle. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Off play action. The short hands, it's Evanson. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds a yard short at the 49. The Dogs really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. No huddle off.
Downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great. Looking that football in, you can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
They'll send the tight end in motion. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Georgia going up tempo. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Blasted as he lets it go. Makes the grab. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously, the politically correct answer. But you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines. Get it.
Ball is loose. Oh, unfortunate to get that one back. And as an added bonus, they get the first down. Now on 1st and goal, let's see what Georgia will do.
Yeah. Let's go.
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Dropping back, it's Waddle. Steps away to find some room.
Might as well get my first one of the
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs!
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half for the home team.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize.
Oh, he's got some space. The 40. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he got away from the defense and...
He runs into him, and 5 just takes a terrible angle, and they just make
it. Touchdown, Hoosiers!
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Guys, let's chat about Georgia. What does the top 5 ranking mean for week 1? Optimism, hope, maybe, David, an excuse for the other team's fans to rush the field if they knock you off?
Well, it means, first of all, absolutely nothing, because preseason rankings don't show up anywhere at the end of the season, but it means this team is talented. It means they're thought of highly. They got to go earn it, Jesse, and it starts today, but the talent obviously is all over the field.
The number in the preseason rankings means absolutely nothing. You saw Florida State recently start in the top 10. They won 2 games by the end of the year. So you've got to go earn it. Yes, you're talented. Yes, a lot of eyeballs are going to be watching you, and people are really excited. You've got an opportunity to do things really, really that are special this season, but you've got to earn it on the field.
Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Get it out on the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now facing a 3rd and long.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. Going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Let's take a little step back and have a look at Georgia. By no means was it a transfer portal exodus. The number of guys they lost among the fewest in the country, but you do wonder if things have just become really transactional in the sport right now.
Well, this is a team that had a lot of success last year, and a lot of their key players want to build off of that. So to me, not a big surprise that these guys have decided to stick around.
Yeah, it's cool to see it, man. You don't see a lot of this in college football nowadays. A lot of people leaving. They're doing a good job of retaining their guys. They must have built a really good culture.
The Bulldogs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Can't get him to the ground. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They go to the ground. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Touchdown Bulldogs! And they take it in for 6 more points.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
Lining up for the PAT. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Oregon has opened up a... I'm not sure anything is going to change. They're up by 38 over UNLV. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Pressure coming. And the sack all the way back at the 5. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. And the Hoosiers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The play action fake. Tosses it incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He'll step out of bounds just short of the 25-yard line, and this offense has an explosive play early in the drive. To the air on first down. Quickly to the tight end. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. The give on the inside. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Fires to the big fella. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. They're really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive gain.
Here's the return. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Tight end now in motion. Leaves it with the back. Turning it on. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. Georgia comes quickly to the line. To the air, it's Waddle. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they tacked on the extra point. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. He'll bring it out. It's Kendricks. Rolling the dice and bringing it out of the end zone did not pay off. He's out of bounds at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. It's caught downfield. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. This will likely be the last play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Athens. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas between the hedges in Sanford Stadium.
Georgia will kick it deep to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Got blown out in the first half, and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it, and I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen. Start on this drive.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Got his man on the outside, and he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Third down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Under fire. Finds space on the right. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. The Hoosiers are rolling down the field. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Worked his way to the 38 before they stopped him. It's a 5-yard gain, and that'll be a first down. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Hoosiers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. It's complete on the right side. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. It's Kendricks. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Showing blitz, will they bail out of it? And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
And the Hoosiers come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Trailing by multiple possessions in the third and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on fourth down. Spins away from the defense. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The Hoosiers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Indiana!
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game one. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They still have the lead, but a productive drive here would keep it a comfortable lead. He might want another play. Looking to pass. It's Waddle. Quarterback now breaking the field. Rolling, throwing, looking right. He's got it on the outside. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got it. Looking to throw on first down. He's not afraid to go deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. The inside handoff. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and then throw downfield.
It'll be third and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And they finally get to this guy, and he's electric. He's dynamic. He can make plays with his feet and scramble around, and I think they got used to it in the first half, and now if they want to win this football game, they got to continue to catch that fast joker and get him on the ground.
Might be calling a hot route. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Makes the grab. Racing down the left side. Inside the... And he just kept running, and he ran away from... And he'll take it in. Touchdown, Hoosiers! Great example. example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
And he's going to try to return this one. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Back to throw, it's Waddle. Scrambling away. He's going to take off. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. Georgia going up tempo.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Rushes on him. On the run, fires downfield. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Out of the gun, the running back has it. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
Really nice run there, and you've seen him do this a time and time again in this game so far. You've got the lead. We're way late in the third quarter now. Not going to surprise me if they just keep leaning on this guy a little bit. Keep force-feeding him the football, because he is looking really good.
Motion from the back. Looking to throw on first down. Going downfield for the big play. Picked off to stop the threat. Trying to take it back. All down at the 31-yard line, and that's where this offense will go to work. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. From the gun, running back gets to give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. If there's ever been a position group that sort of identifies with the team's mascot, it would be the bulldog mentality of this Georgia front.
Those hunkering down dogs up front, they got to hunker down and stop the run and be physical, and then guess what? It gets into passing situations. Now I'm quick. Now I'm on the edge. Now I'm making that quarterback's life a living you-know-what.
Here's the handoff. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Making side adjustments here. Looking downfield, it's Waddle. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not a big throw there.
They'll go back to the air on second down. Still looking on the move. Showing all kinds of confidence in that arm, throwing back to the right. Touchdown, Dogs! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his second touchdown of the game. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Fielded in the end zone, it's Kendricks. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Defense looks as if it's coming. Off the play fake on first down. He's got an open man. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Well, I'll give this offense some credit because they've got a lot of fight. There is no quit in them, and they're obviously trailing by a big amount in this game. They haven't had a lot of success, but they're still taking shots, and their players are still out there competing.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wide
Oh, good catch.
Trying to find the end zone. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
This is an offense that has skill, and they've got speed, and because of that, this defense, they can't lull themselves to sleep. They've got a big lead here late, but they've now given up back-to-back big plays.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Indiana! Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Oh, shoot.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. From the shotgun, the inside give. At the 40, there he goes. He's running free down the middle. Touchdown, Bulldogs. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it.
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Fires to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Hoosiers line up to punt it away. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. Offense working from the pistol. They'll go to the ground. Got enough for the first. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. And the Dogs headed quickly to the line.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed.
Hits him in stride inside the 10. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia!
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They have got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
On to attempt the try. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going territory.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found to the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out.
Man, and that fires you up as a defense. That gives you some extra juice when you come in there and knock the living fire out of someone. Everybody on the defense gets jacked up.
Good job, Paul.
They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds. The Hoosiers will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the fourth quarter, getting your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Georgia comes quickly to the line.
That's such a nice start to this drive, too, because you've got the lead late and you want to run the football. You want to be physically dominant. Defense, no.
There he goes.
Oh.
And oh, no, he loses the ball.
Oh, well.
You
see what it is, though. That second string quarterback go come in.
And all the visions and all the great things you anticipated happening for this fella, like, and the first carry you put on the deck, like, that is a frustrating start, man. What a...
No, that's okay. Really, I think you knocked it out, too.
Swing in this game, too. Early fumble, early turn. To get this thing rolling.
They'll start this drive going to the air. With the catch, it's Gideon. And that had all the makings of Bud Meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. looking deep down the right side. Catch and stride inside the 15. Touchdown, Hoosiers!
They fucked me. Because I never... Why?
Add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, you got to love the attitude of this team. I know they're still down by a lot on the scoreboard, but a really nice job by the quarterback. Accurate throw in that touchdown pass.
And he tacks on the extra point. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going here.
Yeah, a shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. So now it's 2nd and long. Might be changing the route. Dropping back, it's Waddle. He'll take another shot here. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. And he's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches. So I don't mind him taking another shot there.
He'll step out of bounds. He's at the 33-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Converts on 4th down. Still going. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. Georgia going up tempo. Snaps it in the shotgun. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs!
Well, this offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So a relatively short drive covering 39 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10, here he comes. He's able to work his way on the return up to the 23 before he steps out of bounds. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Expect some pressure coming from the blitz. The quick out. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
Out of the backfield, he's open. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback, rally to the football, gang tackle, and you're going to win this game.
Hauls it in. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. And the Hoosiers with the 1st and 10. Gonna look downfield again. Working that left side now. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. The Hoosiers look to keep this drive humming.
Oh, come on.
Got his man quickly. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Throws toward the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
The deficit is huge, this one is all, but over there, they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game. Well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
To throw, it's Clark. Moves away as he feels pressure. Finding an escape route. Did the work himself. And he has vexed this defense with scramble after scramble, has another first down. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. He's got 98 yards on the day, and the defense has been getting a steady diet of this dude on opening day. He'll ride his man on the option. Quick toss. Touchdown, Bulldogs! How about this back staying on track and getting it out on the option? And with that touchdown, I would say this one is out of reach.
It is out of reach. A lot of coaches pull their starters, start to build some of that depth, put some other guys in. But listen, keep playing, keep executing. Their job is stopping.
Looking for the two-point try. He wants to throw it. Bringing the heat. He's got it. Two-point try is good as they build on this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Here's the return from inside his 10. And the returner will be brought down. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over. This coaching staff is still evaluating their players. So if you're on the field right now, you've got to finish this game. You've got to try to prove something to them.
Well, the game is over, to be clear. They're not coming back. But I hear what you're saying. Keep fighting. Keep showing your coaches it matters. And maybe find something positive here late that you can build on for the weeks to come.
And the Hoosiers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Quickly out to the tight end. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He'll keep it himself. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Got his man. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And at this point, the defense looks as if they've been in one of those dizzy bat races. They've got no idea where the ball's coming from. He's over 500 yards passing.
Yeah, this is a Heisman Trophy level performance from this guy. The accuracy, the decision-making, the athleticism, everything has been on display.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Timeout is called by the defense, a mere 20. Seconds to go here. The Hoosiers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Back open in the middle. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game. David, this was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are ahead of defenses in this game. It was no different.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us.
Dolphins GM.